we have a lot of ideas, we have a lot of dreams, but we don't know how to start a business. I don't know how many of the people that is present tonight, they is a business or entrepreneurs. Can you just hang in your hands? Okay. So everybody knows how is an start a business is. It's a lot of hassle, you have a lot of troubles, you have a lot of questions, but when you have a passion, you can do anything.
So I was born in the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. I was born in Haiti. I immigrated to the United States at the age of 5 to one of the highest crime rate areas in the United States at the time. I didn't really have a whole lot of power growing up, but with technology and cybersecurity, I was able to take that back. And through the market that I've observed, I wanted to develop a company that would help business owners take their information power back by really just doing 2 things. The first thing is to help business owners develop plans with their businesses and for their businesses to develop their technology, evolve with it securely, and mitigate the risk that happens when they actually do get hacked. 40,000 businesses are targeted every day, and 60% of them are going to be successful. Out of that 60%, half of them are going to go out of business within a year of getting hacked. The second thing I wanted to do was give back the power that was given to me to our youth today, because unfortunately most people don't have too much of an understanding about this field. So I decided to develop free curriculum for middle school and high school students to teach them about the IT and cybersecurity field so that we can develop a generation that not only is aware of these issues that are actually going on, but can actually defend themselves against it. So at the end of the day, I really believe in just 2 things. That's innovation at its finest for the services and the products that I will be providing to my clients, and providing information as power to our youth growing in today's technology-driven world. Thank you.
Otra ventaja que ofrezco como tutora de español es que voy hacia el lugar donde la persona lo requiere. Por ejemplo, puede ser su oficina de trabajo, puede ser una biblioteca, puede ser una cafetería o su casa.
Something that makes me different between other people that are mobile. I can go direct to you, to your house, to your business, any coffee shop, maybe in a bookstore, a library.
Todo esto empezando por $30 la hora.
And I start for $30 an hour.
Una persona bilingüe tiene muchas oportunidades y ustedes saben que estamos viviendo en un país multicultural.
Bilingual people has more opportunities, and as you know, we're living in a multicultural country. So if you speak Spanish, you can have more opportunities.
Gracias por escucharme, y gracias a Hustle Los Phoenix por esta gran oportunidad.
Thank you for listening, and thank you to Hustle Phoenix for this opportunity.
My name is Jared Sheldon.
I'm Carly Sheldon.
And we have the dream to open up Good and Evil Cafe, where we can provide options for those not only that are health conscious, but those that suffer allergies like cotton. Allergies should not stop somebody from getting the most out of life.
And since our lifestyle changed, we have found that there's a large gap in the healthy restaurant industry for those with top 8 food allergies. Our cafe will give opportunities to a rapidly growing community, and in 3 months we plan to have our licensing and permits so we can begin to test our treats and our beverages at local farmers markets.
And in 1 year we plan to get a food truck. Within 5 years, we want to eventually have our storefront. I've had this dream since I was 12 years old to open a coffee shop, and I've worked in the food industry for the past 15 years. So with this experience and knowledge of food, I believe I'm more than ready to get this business started.
And I love to cook, and I love to feed people. I have food in there if you want to try some. And I've spent the past year leading a meal ministry at our church, and in doing so, it's helped me to navigate the world of different varieties of dietary needs. So together, Jared and I we will expand the current options available for people with food allergies,
while bringing together the surrounding community. At Good and Evil Cafe, will you be good and stick with your diet?
Or can we tempt you to be bad?
This is what I love. I love business. I love entrepreneurs. You know why? Because sometimes the best ideas comes from hustles.
Growing up, I always dreamed of being an athlete, practicing day in and day out, thinking one day I'd go pro. But God had different plans for me. I was never able to make a basketball team. I was never able to make a football team, so I instead focused on my studies and ended up receiving an academic scholarship to attend Grand Canyon University and now pursuing my career as a businessman. My name is Darteziana Williams, and I'm the founder of my multi-sports league, Untamed. And we provide a platform for young middle school and high school athletes to accomplish their goals outside of sports through education and participation. We want to teach our athletes how to explore different things and explore new opportunities through our academic program, mentorship program, and our health and wellness program. Our league is year-round, and I am currently bootstrapping $10,000 to fund my own business with my own money. And the things that makes us stand out is we want to be involved in our athletes' lives in and outside of their sports. So, with that being said, we are looking to begin our season this upcoming summer here in the Metro Phoenix area, and our goal one day is to send 5,000 students to college for free so that they can pursue different careers and get out of this mentality that all they have to be is athletes. Thank you.
I'm Katie Pizzera, and I am an attorney with Alliance Defending Freedom, but I was one of the 4 facilitators at Hope Women's Center on Mondays, and it was an absolute privilege. This was my first time facilitating for a Hustle 101 class, and I didn't really know what I was getting myself into when I agreed to be a facilitator, but it's been an absolutely incredible experience. And I will say, the women who were in our class were nothing short of inspiring. Like Blanca said before, these women all have families. Some of them even had 7 kids, some had 4. They were all very busy, yet they made a point of being there every week, ready to go, have done their homework, and they were encouraged and ready to learn more about their businesses and refine their businesses and learn how to pivot their businesses. We had a bilingual class, so we had a lot of laughs about translating various words. And I think at the end of the day, one of the biggest takeaways that the students got from the 101 class was not only the business knowledge they needed in order to learn how to price their companies or price their products and their services, not only how to learn how to do accounting or things like that, but they learned to have the courage in themselves to go forth and do their companies and go and succeed. They learned to believe in themselves, not just in their businesses, but in who they are as women. And so I just want to thank Hustle Phoenix for equipping them to do so and to go out and do their businesses. And I also want to thank the ladies who were in our class and also their facilitators, because even throughout our 2.5 months together, I got married myself, and I think part of business isn't just the business itself, but it's the community behind it. And I think we all were able to invest in each other's lives dramatically throughout the past 2.5 months.
I was working day and night, and in my spare time I went to college. And doing that, I became aware that my low self-esteem, that I had a low self-esteem, that I was having a lot of struggle with my pains, all the experiences that I had in my life. So I started working on myself. I took some classes, and I became aware of what I was doing, the way that I was moving. And then while I was doing that, I looked around the people that I was working, the same field that I was working, and I noticed that most people that was working with me in the same field did not love their job. They're not pay respect for the things, for the people. They just were doing the work just to have money to go buy the food or to pay the rent. So they were not putting their hearts or being there. They were just doing it like machines. So when I noticed that, I realized that I needed to do something. My name is Veronica Cordero, and that's the main reason I create a Centennial with a Purpose.
My name is Dawn Rodriguez, and the Avocado Project is a life consulting practice. We help adults discover who they are, recover from the lies that held them captive, and grow into the person that they were created to be. We do this either online or in person with individual sessions, group classes, or workshops. The Avocado Project is for the adult who's gone through a life experience, good or bad, that makes them realize that they don't have it all together, that they don't know who they are, that they're ready to stop worrying about who they're not and discover who they are. I forgot my lines. Over the next 12 months, we will continue to build community and connection online and in person to build groups to go through the project together. My business partner and I have discovered we have recovered from the lies that held us captive, and we are growing into the person that God created us to be. What this allows us to do is have empathy and listen to our clients. We're able to develop a heart connection with them and help them to go deep, to discover what their soul is telling them to do, not what we think that they should do.
What is a favorite? Well, pretty much from the concept of how the Israelites in the Bible were Israelites because they're of Israel. A favorite is a product of favor. If you've ever experienced favor, many of us have, like even the point of life that we're in now, we look and be like, at this point in life or this point in life, I don't know how I made it through that. I don't even know how I'm here. You know, but you factually were shown favor in whatever that was that let you proceed to here. And so if we ought to show everybody favor, show each other favor, respect them, the concept inside of favor, which is a symbol, goes over about protecting. You only protect what's valuable. If you have, like, if you go to a museum, there are some exhibits that are just, oh, look, and then this one's behind bars and glass. You know, and that's how we should treat each other. We shouldn't allow, you know, walk down the street and allow something to happen to people. It's different things like that. So that's the concept behind it. And so right now we are currently active selling. We have a website, favorrightsociety.com, generating revenue. People are buying apparel. We aim to kind of test out markets over the next 6 months to kind of see the fine-tune the target market. Right now it's about Christian youth, about 18 to 35 that we're targeting. And you know, as you wear these things, we have different sayings. I have a shirt that says, thank God for favor, like TGIF. One that says, repent and be baptized, really big in yellow letters. You know, just things to bring people to self-worth and as a relationship with God.
I have never seen a community as generous as the Phoenix community, both in Puzzle Phoenix and you guys are part of that. And this is just an environment that is incredible that I think is bigger than Phoenix. It's really about how do we in this age of automation and our economy changing, how do we go out there and create jobs and impact our cities, increase the livelihood of the people around us, and you guys are a part of that. So that is just amazing, and just keep it up in that sense and the broader community.
Mi nombre es Esmeralda. A la edad de 5 años empecé con el diseño y con la joyería.
Hello everybody, my name is Esmeralda. When I was 5 years old, I started designing jewelry.
La primera joya que hice fue un brazalete y le puse una emoción, fue algo hacia mí y hacia mi hermano.
The first thing that I designed was a bracelet, and I put some emotion in there because it was between me and my brother's story.
Hoy en día soy propietaria de Esmeralda Joyería Fina.
Today I'm the owner of Esmeralda Finer Jewelry,
donde hacemos diseños personalizados y también hacemos diseños, si ustedes tienen alguna idea lo podemos compartir.
So we can personalize any design, and if you have any idea, we can put it on the jewelry.
También contamos con sistema de reparaciones en relojes, joyería y también montamos diamantes y pues hacemos todo tipo de trabajo en joyería.
We just not design, we repair, not just jewelry, but we repair watches and we work with diamonds and everything really.
Nuestra joyería tiene 2 ubicaciones. Estamos en el Southwest, Phoenix y Central, y también tenemos en online.
You can find us at the direction is 35th Avenue in Benbury, and you can find us online too. If you have a dream, you have to go for it, period. If somebody told you never can do that because you don't speak English, or because you don't speak Spanish, or because that's too expensive, or because nobody can do that, don't listen to them. Don't listen. It's not easy. Life is not easy. Right? Everybody has different type of hustle. That's why we are here. We are kind of a flowers bouquet. Everybody is totally different. But when we come together, we can do greatest and better things. So I want to pass to you a blue rose. So every time when you want to fail, just think about it. Life is not easy, and when something is worth it, you have to work for it. Never listen to nobody say, no, you cannot do that. Trust me, I've been in business since 2006. And if I start telling you the stories that I have behind, we can go 11. Because it's a lot of hassle. Everybody has one? And this is for OJ.
Oh, OJ gets one.
Thank you for letting not only these entrepreneurs, but myself and the people that is in here, sharing my stories and sharing our dreams. Thank you so much.
So Hustle Phoenix 101, we take entrepreneurs through the first phases of starting a business. Ideation phase. Hustle Phoenix 202, we help entrepreneurs really work through those ideas. And so we have mentors in this room and around our community that really work with the entrepreneurs and help them validate the idea. And then we're implementing in 2018 a 303. Was really focusing on execution and getting the entrepreneurs that have been in business, that understand their numbers and understand the market to really help them go to that next level and go from 30 to 100. And so this is a ministry, we call it a with ministry, because we walk alongside. We don't do anything to anybody. We walk alongside and walk with people. And anybody that's in business in here knows that everybody needs help, all of us at some point. You all have been amazing, so I want to thank you all. Hustle Phoenix wants to thank you all because you are Hustle Phoenix, and you're the reason why these entrepreneurs, all entrepreneurs, are thriving and growing.